You are on the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top potter on TradingView with over 250,000 reputation points. And what I love the most is sharing educational breakdowns to show you how you can be looking for the best trading opportunities in the market. So without further ado, let's go and see which is today's forex pair that we need to break down. The pair that I want to speak about into this video is NZDUSD. Now, why do I want to speak about NZDUSD? Because this pair is very near to providing to us a good trading opportunity. So I want to give you guys a full breakdown of the situation that we currently have to show you where we can be looking for the next potential opportunity. And as usual, I will be keeping this analysis as educational as possible. So first, we will be covering the technical aspect of this market. We will then go and see what we have from an order flow perspective by checking the commitment of traders, which is what hedge funds are currently doing in the market. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of our technical analysis and our order flow analysis, we will be able to understand where we have the highest probability opportunity on this specific pair. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what do we have? Now, here in the monthly, we have a market which has just provided a nice impulse to the upside, followed by this correction. Now, generally speaking, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of this impulse, we can see how the market has broken and closed below the 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken on the impulse leg, which is a quite important structure level. And since the market has closed below it, we can expect the market to once again respect it as structure, but in this case, structure resistance. So what we expect here on the monthly time frame is for the market to provide a deeper correction, creating some bearish momentum and a nice move to the downside, rejecting the resistance that is currently facing at the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on the monthly impulse. Going down on the weekly time frame, what do we see now here on the weekly? Price action is even more clear. In fact, we can see how all this area here is extremely strong structural resistance here on NZDUSD. In fact, this level was acting as support here, against support here, and we can see how the market has just broken below this extremely strong support. And all this previous support is now turned resistance at this area, and we can expect the market to test and reject this zone to the downside. Now, generally speaking, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the high to the low of the impulse. And if we take our Fibonacci from the high to the low of this impulse, what we can see is that we have the 0.618 and 50% of the Fibonacci's taken on this impulse, which are currently lining up inside of this area, creating a quite strong confluence of resistance that we do expect the market to reject to the downside. So at the moment, here on the weekly, everything is quite bearish, and we do expect this market to provide a nice rejection to the downside. Just a quick reminder, for more educational breakdowns, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we see now here on the daily? We can see how the market has just provided an overextended W formation. Now, generally speaking, after the creation of an overextended W formation, what you expect is for the market to provide a correction. Specifically, you would like to see the market provide a correction at least all the way down to the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on the impulse leg, but in this case, we would like to see the market provide a move down all the way down to test this previous resistance turn support, which is the neckline of the W formation itself. So at the moment, from a technical perspective, monthly, weekly, and daily are all showing a potential move to the downside. Now, if we go and see what we have from a COT perspective, so commitment of traders, which is what the non-commercials in the market are doing, which are the biggest speculators in the market, what we can see. Now, if we check the data for the NZD, and keep in mind that if you check the data for the NZD, you're actually checking NZDUSD because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. what we can see now? We can see that net positions have been decreasing massively. In fact, we went from having 17.1k in net positions all the way down to having 3.1k net positions, with 1.1k shorts added with the last report, with the NZD getting quite bearish. And as we have already said, all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if you check the data for the NZD, it's already NZDUSD, meaning that at the moment NZDUSD from an institutional perspective is starting to get quite bearish, with the positioning shifting to the negative side of it from an institutional perspective. So we do expect the market to provide a rejection to the downside. And how we will be approaching this potential shorting opportunity with students. Now, as usual, we will be reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes, those are the best timeframes from a directional perspective. But when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best timeframes are the 4-hour and the other intraday timeframes. So with students, what we will be doing is monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective and lower during this move to the upside. And we will be waiting for the market to shift from a 4-hour and lower bullish market as we will have to a 4-hour and lower bearish market. And as soon as the market will shift from a bullish to a bearish market at that point, we will be adding NZDUSD to our watch list with students. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice short with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities at that point for the move to the downside and for the market to complete this overextended W formation at the neckline, which is this previous resistance, now turn support here from a daily perspective. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. Also, you can go and check out the mentorship program. The link is in the description. It's a very complete program. First, you learn all my rule-based strategies. Then you trade the strategies with me. In fact, every day I give you a new daily market breakdown showing you how to apply the strategies with the entries, stops, and take profits. And you also get a Q&A session every day in which I answer all your questions. So it's a very complete program. I really suggest that you go and check it out, and I will see you in it.